Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like we're not done with this game completely. Something amiss happened, and it's Wolves versus Semper. 14 they're on the precipice of going into overtime, and it's all down to 1v2 Starboy. Rasu and Manan 1v1 against Starboy. Can Starboy clutch it out and take this game into overtime is the question. And Manan, it's just, they're dancing, they're doing the proverbial dance of death, and it looks like Starboy's gonna clutch it. It is going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, who'd have thunk it? Okay then, 15-15 and the game goes to overtime. I mean, alrighty folks. 2 games on the trot towards overtime. This is just too much for my wee little heart to take. And wow. So the reason it's being replayed is that something might have gone wrong with the initial playthrough. I don't know why, but we're just going live back again, and it is overtime on the 3rd map. That is Train. It went to overtime on the previous map. That is Mirage as well. So yeah, interesting, to say the least. First round of overtime, and Rick's taking a ton of damage right at the outset. Hunter, all by his lonesome and teammate, needs to be careful. Could get taken out here. Starboy knows that there's one above, and Manan takes out Hunter. And DNM finds the kill onto Starboy. It's a 2-man advantage to Team Wolves. What's happening right now is the question. Have popped out. There's something the monster is coming. The monster's gonna pop out and it's gonna get his kill. Has made his way on the bomb train. It's a 5v1. Myth left all alone, and he's gonna get found out through the smoke. Decapitated there by Manan, his former teammate and partner in crime. 16-15 for Wolves. I don't know how it got here. I mean, just look at that. They just won so many rounds on the trot in a row. For the CT is going to be a bit stretched if they don't manage to clutch this round out. CT players pushing Ivy, that's going to be Hunter and Mithil. They've pushed fairly up forward. They're playing by that little cubby, by the booth there. And they're literally kissing each other through the booth on Ivy right now. In the meantime, Amitras has made his way all the way out into overtime. Rage getting picked up by Hunter, who was playing from off train. Mithil finding his former teammate Manan, and it's a 2-man advantage straight back. The ball's in the court of Semper. Although Mithil is internally bleeding, but they're 2-man to the good. There's no reason for them to lose this round at all under any circumstances. And yeah, that's what we're gonna see. In the meantime, the teams do make their way out onto the A bomb site. It's just 2v5 right now. Make that a 1v5, make that a 0v5 as Hunter and Starboy just manage to find the kills necessary. Yet again, the scores are tied 16-16. What a game it has been. A game completely topsy-turvy. A game of, well, ping pong more than Counter-Strike as it stands right now. And yeah, we're back at it. 5v5, both teams managing to get a bye, and the T's curiously with a double up setup, but Hunter finding the first frag there onto Amitras. Monster in the meantime gets a kill on a Starboy. Man advantage neutralized, 4v4. And this is going to favor the T's. Waits just looking at 6s and 7s right now. They're completely disorganized. They're all over the place. There's no trades coming in anywhere. And that's going to hurt them going forward. Mithil doing the smart thing, falling back. There we go. Manan rattling a few shots off here by Ivy. And that's going to get his position known, but in the meantime, Still one op left on the T's and the CTs as well. This is the final round of the first half of overtime. Impale watching teammate like a hawk. Wants to be careful. No, the timing just not favoring him. In the meantime, Gokmeister or DNM is just rushing out. Unable to spot the player, and Impale getting 2 quick kills, and it's all down to Manan and Gokmeister now. DNM and old guard, but Impale kicking ass and taking names. That's a 4K for him to see off the half. Semper X ahead for the first time in this map in a very long time, and on the switch they're gonna have the momentum going forward. Can they clutch this out is the question on everybody's mind. They just need 2 rounds to take this and win this out. Previously something went amiss. I think there was some hardware problem with one of the players and they just couldn't play, which is why the admin decided that alright, you're gonna get a shot at this, and the game is being replayed the final few rounds of the half. And Wolves celebrating a bit too prematurely there, and I think they've just let their foot off the pedal on the half right now. 16-17. Wolves. Semper X now on the T side. Oh no, wait. Wolves on the T side and Semper X on the CT side. Wait, no. Semper X on the T side. What am I saying? Well, Wolves finally on the favored side though, and they did have a pretty decent showing on the CT side. They clutched out the half. They ended the half at 10-5. And then they made a meal of it the previous time, but I think there was some hardware issue going in, and that's why it's being replayed. Mean and Starboy is going to bombard out from Pop Dog. And Manan spot him, but then the player opened up on the ticket booth there. And 5 kills left, right, and center. In the meantime, Impale and Foxy coming in with 2 quick kills of their own, down to a 3v2. And Impale taking a smidgen of nade damage there. There's already a flank shots coming in from, I think it is Manan. They need to be careful. Impale might just fall. Bomb has been smoked off, and he's carefully, but Manan gets the kill, and a quick double kill for him, and they clutch out the round. 3 rifles surviving, and the defuse to come in. 17-17 Wolves and Semper X. Wow, what a game of Counter-Strike this is proving to be. And yeah, scores are 17-17. And this, as I said, resembles more of a game of ping pong, where the ball just gets smacked from one side to the other. A never-ending volley, never-ending volley of rounds going back and forth, back and forth. But someone somewhere has to give. And it's all a matter of time as to who gives in first. Amitras, very aggressive up by Ivy. He's pushed up. Starboy, though, not willing to push up. And the CT is doing the smart thing. Got the man advantage, and they're now falling back. Rightly so. Ritz, in the meantime, has his op trained on upper. Like a hawk, he's just waiting for someone to cross over into his crosshairs. And he's going to pounce like the wolf that he is. In the meantime, Impale making his way up sandwich slowly. Does get spotted out and decapitates Amitras. But Gokmeister there for the trade. And in the meantime, 3 quick kills coming in from the CTs, and all of a sudden in the blink of an eye, Starboy is left in a 1v4 clutch situation, unable to land the kill, and Monster seeing off this round with a quick 2k. Semper X yet again relinquished the lead, and Wolves now on match point in this final round of overtime 1. Will this be the game, folks? Will Wolves clutch it out yet again and meet Entity in the upper bracket finals? That's what remains to be seen right now. And yeah, final half, final round of OT. Let's see what happens. The buy coming in from the T is not very healthy. 4 AK-47s, 1 Tech 9 onto Hunter, and a little kitty of nades to work with. The question is, will it be enough? Can they force a second overtime is the question on everybody's mind. Including this casters, but yeah. In the meantime, they're taking it very slow. No damage coming out from either team, and Amitras has taken a very, very good position here. And he gets one kill. Can he do more? No, gets traded out instantly. Okay. Wow. Semper X just coming in with the kills, and DNM is just left all alone in a 1v3 clutch. It looks like it's headed into second overtime, folks. Stick around, don't go anywhere. This is a battle of epic proportion, and DNM unable to clutch out the round. Hunter with the final kill of the round, and it's going to be double overtime, folks. This has been a game, to be spoken of for years to come, in my opinion. Constantly back and forth, just no team able to grab the momentum going forwards. Double overtime it is. This time Wolves will start on the CT side, and Semper X will continue on the T side. And right now the question on everybody's mind: who will come out on top? Who will be the victor? Pretty passive play right now by the T's. They haven't even peaked team mid right now. They're taking it slow. I like this. They're just going to feel out the CT setup. DNM in the meantime does rattle off a few shots by Ivy, letting his position known. But then everyone should expect, the T side should expect at least one player over by Ivy. In the meantime, Amitras has pushed up all the way up Olaf by Olaf train, or blue train as they call it. He's peering into teammate. He needs to be careful. The shadow is visible if you're playing with shadows turned on high, and these players, as we all know the settings like the back of their hands and play with every advantage at their disposal. The Molotov to come in will throw Ritz off and cause him to back off. Does take a little bit of nade damage in return, but that's nothing serious. He has the op. He can make it sing, as we've all seen. He's been phenomenal with that op, especially on that CT side of Team Wolf. My god, Ritz there, burning Mythil to a crisp, and Amitras finding the kill on to Impale. This is just the start that Team Wolf were looking for. And Foxy being very careful right now. He's just making his way out of Pop Dog. Rattles off a shot, just trying to make sure that that his other teammates can make their way to a safer position. In the meantime, Foxy does get the kill onto Manan, but Foxy gets immediately traded by Amitras, who's on the quick flank, and he's spamming smoke. And there was Starboy left with a smidgen of HP, and finally does go down to Ritz. There we go, 19 to 18. First round of the second overtime getting taken by Wolves. Hopefully they can keep this momentum going on the CT side. They've managed to take 3 rounds on the trot now. But the question still remains, will we be seeing a triple overtime, or will this be all she wrote for Semper X? There we go. Round has started, and right off the bat, Monster's taken a ton of nade damage here over by the inner bomb site. Not really a big fan of the setup the CTs have going. They've more or less given up. They've given up a lot of real estate over by the outer bomb site. It's allowing Impale to just walk in, and he spots out one player. That is going to be DNM, and gets the kill onto Manan. No, that's Amitras, I think. But yeah, they've given up a lot of utility, a lot of landscape over by the outer bomb site, and this might just come back to haunt them. In the meantime, Amitras does get the kill onto Impale. Down to a 4v4. It's missing an easy flick. You cannot afford to miss those. And wow, DNM with the huge kill onto Starboy. Restoring the man advantage, but Ritz is left internally bleeding. He needs to be very, very careful. Monster in the meantime does spot out bomb and takes it down, but the rest of it's down to a 1v3. But Hunter can do this. 2 players are really, really low. All he needs to do is land a couple of body shots onto them, and that's all she wrote for Wolves in this round. Can Hunter do this is the question. Ritz peeks out. Oh, Hunter strays away, gives away his position. Gets the player with the only amount of HP left. Now it's down to a 1v1. Amitras versus Hunter. 2 players who've been going huge for their respective teams, and Hunter doing the smart thing, beating a hasty retreat. He does have a flashbang to play with. Can he clutch this out is the question. Or will he clutch this out is the more pertinent question. Amitraz doesn't have time. He's going in for the defuse, looking the absolute wrong way. Hunter not making any noise, but that flashbang's going to give away his position any second now. And there we go. Amitraz getting blinded up and... oh, no time. Amitraz has to back away from this. And Hunter clutching out that round from a 1v3 situation, and both players fall to the bomb. There we go. 19 to 19 yet again. Just ping-ponging the rounds. One round to the CTs, one round to the Ts. This is so reminiscent of that epic 40-38 game between TMG and Rage that was played during the qualifier rounds. Oh, Hunter needs to be careful. There's two players playing very aggressive just behind the smoke. Will he be expecting it is the question. This is just waiting patiently for the smoke to dissipate. Hunter needs to be really careful. He does re-smoke it off and beats a hasty retreat. Ritz in the meantime playing by Ivy with his op, trained for that boost. And there we go. Hunter gets taken out by Amitraz. That's man advantage to the CTs yet again. Ritz in the meantime with the auto sniper. The Pyok Pyok gun as they call it in... the Pyok Pyok gun as they call it in Singapore, from what Equitas tells me. He spots out the head of Mythil and knows that there's another player who's giving him the boost. Rattles off a few shots and finds Foxy through the smoke. And Starboy left with it all to do. He does have the HP, but does he have the time? No, he gets 2 kills, but now he's really, really low. 3v1. Can he do this is the question. I know I'm being a bit singy-songy, but what to do? I'm just that excited. Amitraz in the meantime just flanking all the way around. But his flank doesn't even need to come in. Starboy does find the second kill. Third kill of the round, that's on the wrist. But Monster sees it through. 20 to 19 is the score in favor of the Wolves on the half. Oh my god, what a game of Counter-Strike this has been. Second overtime. Game still hanging in the balance there by a very fine thread. All it needs is a slight push in any single direction, and that's gonna be the game for either team, who seizes the initiative and just nuts up and goes in for the kill. Then first kill. Well, man advantage to the T's. Wolves with the leg up, and Ritz is gonna find Foxy. This is looking very bleak for Team Semper X indeed. They've just lost two players, and I think they might not be able to go in for the retake in time. Both of them playing from connector right now. In the meantime, Impale does find DNM, and Starboy is going to flash himself out YOLO, and he's going to get his head taken clean off by Manan, leaving Impale in a 1v3 clutch situation. They have an op, they have 2 AKs and all the HP in the world, and they also have a flash. That's all, but the utility might just favor Impale. He has 1 Molotov, 1 Etchy nade and a flashbang, but he needs to isolate these 1v1s. There's 3 1v1s to isolate, and I don't think Wolves at this time in the game is going to hand him that on a silver platter. Oh, and there we go. Impale getting shot in the back. 22 rounds on the board for Team Wolves. And wow. Finally, a team managing to put 2 rounds together on the trot. And it is Team Wolf who looks like they're going to clutch this out. They need to still get 2 more rounds on the board. No, I think this is match point for them. Yeah, this is match point. Might just be... Can this be happening is the question. And we're all waiting on Tenterhook's kill. First kill going the way of Semper X. Hunter finding DNM. Can they clutch this out is the question on everyone's minds. I'm here sitting on the edge of my seat as well. Amitras makes his way into upper, clearing out close very methodically. In the meantime, Foxy's playing by coils. He's in an ideal position and he's going to smoke it off as well. That's going to buy him an extra 20-odd seconds and delay this push even further. In the meantime, the T's are extremely spread out all across the map. Bomb is waiting by upper, but there's one player by Ivy and one player still by teammate, taking their own sweet time. I think they're going to run distraction as the bomb makes its way into the inner bomb site. And yeah, Amitras nodding in approval. Manan, go forth, my friend. Be the fragger that you know you are. Get the entries, get me the site, I will plant, and then we will try and win this. But little do they know, unbeknownst to them, there's two players over by the inner bomb site, and this might not work out for Team Wolf. Oh, and the smokes go raining in, so do the Molotovs, and the bomb is making its way into the inner, but the player teammate gets instantly found out, and Monster also getting spotted out. Bomb, though, still going to make his way in, and Foxy playing the ideal position. He can just get the bomb down, and that's going to be the round, and that's it. Hunter finding 2 kills, and Foxy getting the bomb planted down. 20-21, yet another match point for Wolves to see this match through, or it's going to be triple overtime, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a match of epic proportions. My God. Everyone's chimed in with kills. Monsters dropped an epic 40 bomb already. And Hunter's not that far away, sitting on 38 kills for the game. In the meantime, it looks like it's going to be a fast play out onto the A bomb site. Amitras already making his way to Sandwich. Now to E-Box. He's going to spot out a couple of players. Decapitating Starboy there. In the meantime, Monster finding Hunter. This is looking grim indeed. Will this be the final round? There we go. That's the final round, ladies and gentlemen. Team Wolves finally managing to clutch out this game. 22-20. And that's all she wrote for Team Semper X. They will indeed have to play the lower bracket games. And Team Wolves will be marching on to the upper brackets finals between them and Entity Esports. That's all from me. That's been all from me, Archeesman. You can follow me on Twitter at Archeesman, or you can, follow me on Facebook, Archishman Fet Pradhan, anywhere. Actually, if you like my casting and want to hear more from me and my little brain farts every now and then, do follow me on Twitter and Facebook. That's been all from my side. Thank you all for joining in. Tomorrow, yet again, same time, same place for more epic Counter-Strike action. Cobx Gaming 2. That's the channel, guys. Do subscribe and remember to click the bell icon just so that you get notifications the instant we go live. See you all next time, folks. It's been a pleasure casting for all of you.
To